handshake, snake tendency. Let's go. You not my kind, not no kin to me. Heard you told my...
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here between the Miami Dolphins and the Indianapolis Colts. Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
On 2, ready?
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. They'll keep it on the ground. Barnett. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. This defense for the Colts, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
The Dolphins will send out the punter now. They'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now it's Herbert. And he's got his man in stride, complete. That'll give him 8 that time, and that'll bring up a second down in just a couple. Herbert now. To the right side, complete to Taylor. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. The Colts at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to get that road victory in the opener. Now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it Week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down. Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
Again, Herbert. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, how about the challenge we're seeing here in this game early? Man coverage against some fleet receivers. That time, the defense won.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Herbert. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Herbert takes it and just pops it forward. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. Going quickly out to the right side. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 5 yards from the end zone, 1st and goal. Herbert. That is caught at the 7-yard line. Touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Colts will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession. Let's see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how the defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. Now it's Burrow. He finds his man complete. That's Barnett. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a first down.
11.
Up the middle they go. It's Barnett, and this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. That's a strong safety making a strong, hard tackle.
And we know his coach. Doesn't smile a whole lot, does he? How about that grin right there, ear to ear after that play?
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Burrow. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards. A 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd.
Here we go.
And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down.
11.
Burrow will throw. Got a man. It's Waddle complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. 11. 11 mighty. 11 mighty.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. This one caught by Kittle. A crazy sequence here. A huge gain that time, but it still leaves him well short for 4th down.
Well, the good thing about covering any game I do with you is I know that there's no problem with rhythm. Now, what we're watching offensively, a little bit of a problem there.
Yeah, punt on the first drive, looking at another one here. Just a little slow. You know, they were talking about a fast start, but that hasn't been the case.
Yeah, and let's face it, any team we cover always talks about a fast start.
That's true.
But it's not necessarily going to happen just because they say so. And whether it's the script, whether it's, just what they're going through, whether they're seeing different defenses, they're going to have to figure it out as this game moves on.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to them.
On third down, here's Taylor. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. A rough go there on third down, a loss of 4. Jake Bailey on now to punt here on fourth down. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Now Landry. A good return there, 17 yards. And it'll be Dolphin football. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
After 7-0 on EA Sports. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Barnett, and the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. He finds his man, complete. It's Barnett, and they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
If this were baseball, we'd call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the first down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up a 4th down.
Going for it on 4th. That's to his running back, complete. And he will have a Dolphins first down as they find a way to convert on 4th and 10. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side.
Here we go. 11 MT,
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
On third down, it's Barnett. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
This defense is really floored around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
11 MT,
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. So he needed 1. He ended up getting 3.
And I really like the way he ran that one, too. That's really intelligent running, because oftentimes a running back could get too greedy. Try and hit the home run on a play where you just need a few yards. Well done there, making sure he got the first down and not worrying about trying to get a touchdown.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
On first down, Barnett, and a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're not doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. And the slot man goes in motion left. On 3rd down, Burrow. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Here we go. 11 MT, 11 MT. 11 mighty, 11 mighty. 11 MT, 11 MT.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And this is caught. He hits Landry. And he will have a Dolphins first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
11 Thomas. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11. 11, 11. Stop.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Rashawn Gary that time fighting free and getting to the quarterback.
Now, that's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
11 Thomas. 11 Thomas. Stop.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Burrow. Got a man, it's Landry for the Dolphins touchdown. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Dolphins are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
After the sack here, 2nd and 11. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. Back to throw here, Herbert. Flush to his right. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Herbert able to show his wheels as he gets the first.
They'll look to throw. And this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Looking to throw again on second down. Herbert, he'll rifle this one deep right side. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Kelvin Joseph. And the Dolphins force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10.
When I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have now allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Throwing again on second and 10. Burrow.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
Here we go, here we go.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. He's going to air one out. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
And the punt goes out of bounds. Where will they put it? They'll put it just inside the 45-yard line. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive.
As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way, because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe you give him a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
Yeah, and still in the first half here, a long way to go.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Herbert. He'll get this one to Pittman.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. From the 50, here's Herbert. Open man is Taylor. He's got it. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Well, forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play.
Well, partner, that's how you make a long drive suddenly not so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
Herbert operating from the red zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Colts have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And that makes the score 14-7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Play action. It's Burrow. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got the hook up to Landry. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Here we go. 11.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Now Burrow on first down. Trying to lay one up deep. And incomplete on the deep ball.
With how the coverage was positioned, up was about the only spot the quarterback had to try and deliver that pass. Just put a little too much height on it. Incomplete.
11 MT. 11 Palmer.
On 2nd and 10. Burrow.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and it's going to be a first down. Well done. On first down, it's Herbert. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
They'll check this one down to Taylor. And he is going to have a Colts first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moved.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10.
On on the counter. It's Taylor. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
Left side, he finds Pierce.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Ninth play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Now Herbert off the bootleg. To the right side, complete to Taylor. Touchdown, Colts! Jonathan Taylor with career touchdown number 157, moving him past Terrell Owens and into a tie with Randy Moss for 4th on the all-time list.
And the Colts take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Now this throw caught left side, and they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards the pickup there. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now.
They'll try the left side. It's Barnett. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Barnett. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
11. We got to go.
On 2nd down now. It's Barnett, and he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. A great effort there.
With his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins have got it back to within a score. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
They've been giving this man some phony baloney bullshit. I am upset at it.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next
Here we go.
Third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back.
Look at this. We should blow this shit off the fucking line, dog. And he's getting, look at this. He gets a holding call and a fucking tackle at the line of scrimmage. Make that shit make sense, man. There is no reason that shit should be blocking that. Come on, man. Look at what he's in, dog.
You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold him.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Complete. Hunter Henry with the grab. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11.
There's no reason he should get any fucking traction with that defense.
Yeah, and people have to come up with,
but he's going to get it because it's Madden.
And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, you know, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their third corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on in man-to-man.
Fuck it, we going for it.
Just keep
Stay in that damn
deep.
defense.
Different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
Here we go on 4th. Herbert.
Stay in that damn defense. Stay in that damn defense.
First down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep
Stay in that shit.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw.
Oh, fuck. Get up.
And that's caught inside the 30.
Stay in that shit.
Down to about the 12-yard line. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Sliding out of the pocket.
Stay in that shit.
That one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter play.
That killed my play clock because he couldn't fucking
pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll run with 10.
Face mask.
He is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Bullshit, though.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Play action. It's Herbert. Throw taken in by Taylor left side. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down. They snap it to Herbert. Now he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor with career touchdown number 158. That pushes him past Randy Moss and into 4th place all time. And the Colts are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drop. They watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
On third down, Burrow. Able to haul it in is Kittle. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Here we go. 11.
They'll run on first down.
Man, get the fuck.
And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
From midfield now, Burrow.
Nigga! Come on!
But they'll say it's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. The Dolphins on third down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Now it's Burrow. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he's fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
11 empty pace. 11 empty pace.
Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down.
Man, get the fuck out of here, dog.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
11 Thomas.
Up the middle they go. It's Barnett. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. A great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And he's going to get this down near the 25. In search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Now it's Burrow.
I was going to say.
Incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow.
Oh!
The tight end Kittle over the middle of the field.
That's such bull.
Set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. But correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Why was that not picked?
First down, but it winds up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down.
11 pace.
Now Burrow.
Get the fuck.
It's caught. Touchdown, Miami. A great play.
Gay ass fucking plays. That bullshit ass catch he got from Kittle.
And the Dolphins have made it a 1.
And this damn receiver stopped and blocked somebody while running a fucking route.
Extra point by Sly is up and good. And now things get
On a 4th and 8, this man catches the shit on 4th and 5 yards and gets it. Get the fuck out of here, man.
After the touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't get this
such bullshit, dog.
He's down at the 19. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the fourth quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at earliest opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Up the middle, here's Taylor. Shoves him away. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 49 yards rushing for him now to this point. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They go to the ground again with Taylor. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved in a combined 33 yards. Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No,
he couldn't throw that shit. No better than that. He throws it towards the back of the fucking end zone.
They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Meanwhile, Herbert's throw into the hands of Pittman here. And he'll be marked out right at the 20-yard line. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Herbert off of play action.
What is taking him so long to run, dog?
He just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. Every yard they gain, getting them better and better field position, and obviously a field goal makes this a 2-score contest. That's really all they need.
And that means for your play caller, he's not looking to the attack portion of his sheet, right? He's looking for, okay, what do we have that's going to keep us in a good spot? No lost yardage plays. Let's kick a field goal and go up 2 scores. If we score a touchdown, great, but that's not what you're really playing for.
Now it's Herbert. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the 4th quarter as they try to put this one away.
And, Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few steps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Here we go.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. He's got him in.
Oh, get the fuck.
The 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A big play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here.
Just come out and give him that bullshit.
So with just over a minute to play, this becomes a make or break onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds. So unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Now a give to Taylor. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. They run once more with Taylor. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. On the handoff, Taylor.
So neither one of them could block him.
Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
Hey, we often talk about defensive ends setting the edge, sometimes even the outside linebackers. But how about here? This is a cornerback essentially setting the edge and finishing off that play for a loss.
The Colts send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. They were already backed up. Now they're backed up further.
I think they were being so careful to make sure all assignments were covered that they ended up running themselves out of time.
On one, ready?
A final shot now for Burrow. Oh, that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Colts are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game.
They hold me so bad on a lot of that shit, though.
Well, this was a very